What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today it is Sunday, June 1st. We're already in June. It has been extremely wet. We keep getting rain. Today we're gonna go disking a little bit. At least that's the plan. We got the disc on the tractor, and then we have a 55-gallon drum of water weighing it down. So we have the garden we're gonna disc and try and open it up a little bit more so that we can till it in the next couple of days. We finally have 4 days of sun coming. I have a little bit of the end of the potato patch I got to disc, and then I have a pumpkin patch out back that I want to finish disking. So yeah, it's been extremely wet. It's also been colder than usual. I think the high today is only like 56, 57. And I haven't had any videos out in the last 3-4 weeks. I've been busy. I also got a job, so I'm working a job as well as filming videos, but no excuses. We're finally back. Real quick, these is the sign of our potatoes. They're starting to pop up. We have 2 big rows that go down, so our potatoes are finally up. We do have a lot of weeds. Like I said, it has been extremely wet. You can see just how wet it is. So the disking ain't gonna be like a final disc or final finish or anything. It's just gonna be enough to open it up. Hopefully a day or 2 of sun and heat will be enough to let us till and then get things planted. So without any further ado, let's get working ground. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I did disc it the other day, but we get down here, it's still wet. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get her going. I forgot to put the tractor out of gear, so it shut off on me. But we have the disc here. We have a 55-gallon drum that is filled up with water to weigh it down, because otherwise it doesn't really cut in. So we're gonna knock the garden out here real quick, and then we got a couple more spots, so let's go. Alright guys, we got one section that's clumped up with dirt, so got a shovel. Let's get it unclogged here, and we'll keep going. Alright, we got it. Back to work. Alright guys, so out here is where I'm planning on putting my pumpkins. I already have them started in pots. Last fall, came back here and there was mounds a lot like this out here, just like dirt mounds. So I cleared those off, and I kind of plowed it up a little bit. Our plow didn't work the best, that's why I didn't really film it. But anyway, I've been working it up. I got it finally worked up okay. It's not perfect. We're gonna go over it with the disc a couple of more times, and it's very rocky. Like there's rocks everywhere in here. But yeah, so bunch of rocks. We'll go through, we'll pick them all. But this is the patch that I'm planning on doing for the pumpkins. And if you can see, all that, there. So we're gonna disc it at least once. I was out here the other day and came over several times trying to cut up some of this grass, but it needs more. So we'll do it a couple more times. This side definitely looks better than over here. This is still very grassy, but we'll run it over a couple more times with the TC30. This is my dad's tractor, his disc. All of this is his. Eventually I want to get my own tractor, which is what I'm saving up for / looking for. But yeah, we're gonna get this all worked up and get ready for some pumpkins. Let's do it. Guys, that is once over the whole area, so we'll give it a day and let it dry again and then hit it again, so on and so forth. Looks like somebody had like slab wood bundles out here, because keep finding these steel bands, and there's some more out here, so we'll grab those real quick, get them out of here. Right here's one. No, I saw one more, I think right over here. Yeah. So between picking those up and I'll get out here and get all these rocks picked up. Right here's another chunk of metal. I don't know what that was. It looks like, I don't know. But yeah, finding all sorts of goodies. Lots of big rocks. I'll show you, I already picked some rocks, not out of this exact area, or I guess little patch, field, whatever. But right here, just out here, doing different stuff. That's my rock pile I've got started. So there's my foot. I'm size 14. There's some large ones in here. So yeah, picking rocks up, getting things cleaned up. I originally planned on making this patch even bigger and coming all back here, but this stays very wet back here, and it's also like just very rocky. If you can see that right back there is almost like, I mean, that's like mud. Just so yeah, it stays real wet back here. Right up here ain't actually as bad. There's another large rock buried in the ground there. But yeah, really rocky. This is actually what I used when I was working back here and trying to grade some of this dirt. That's my dad's back blade, or box blade. So yeah, we just got rocks we'll be picking up. and we'll run over it a couple more times, and we will get things ready for planting. And hopefully these next 4 days, between being at work and coming home here and working on this, hopefully we can get our garden in, get our sweet corn planted. I have to go up to my sister's and work up about a 1/4 acre there, and that's gonna all go into popcorn. So I got a couple busy days ahead. Yeah, so all right, that's a little life update slash finally dry enough to work some ground here. And yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, God bless.